106 in Park. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to 106 in Park. BET's Top 10 Live. I'm AJ.
Raise up, y'all. I'm free, and here is what we got going on today on 106 in
106 in Park with AJ and Free.
106 in Park.
Welcome back, 106 in Park.
Actually 106.
So welcome, and thank you for tuning in to 106 in Park, BET's Top 10 Live.
You think they never seen 106 in Park?
Okay, here, I'm Free, and this is AJ.
I was just telling them about when I was on 106 in Park.
I'm Free, y'all.
And I'm AJ from 106 in Park, BET's Top 10.
Oh yeah, baby, we still out here getting it, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing more important than the moolah. Hallelujah.
106 in Park is on.
Oh, what? Whoa, 106.
They ain't said nothing about no 106 in Parks. If I knew that, I wouldn't have came out here. 106 in Parks?
Yo, what's up? Let's talk about 106 and Park. If you grew up in the early 2000s, you already know it wasn't just a TV show, it was the pulse of the culture. It felt like it was made just for us, a place where music, culture, and the hottest artists all came together. We'd rush home after school to catch it, but what made it so special wasn't just the music. It was the way it connected us, creating a sense of community that feels rare today. 106 and Park launched in September 2000 on BET. It could have been just another countdown show, but it had AJ Calloway and Free, the dynamic duo who made it feel like you were hanging with your cool older siblings. They brought personality, energy, and authenticity. Therefore, it didn't take long for the show to become the epicenter of black culture on TV. The name itself came from the address, 106 and Park Avenue in Harlem, a subtle nod to its cultural roots. This wasn't just a platform to play music videos, but it became a stage for the biggest artists in the game. Jay-Z, Beyoncé, Aaliyah, Kanye West, they weren't just guests, they were moments. Therefore, fans tuned in religiously because you never knew what might happen. An artist could drop a surprise announcement, address a beef, or premiere a music video you'd been waiting all week to see.
Bobblehead. The first ever bobblehead. Look at it. Gotta get a bobblehead ludicrous. Yeah. You've been here, man, and there's been so many amazing moments.
So many times that he's
Blueprint 2, The Gift and the Curse, yeah.
What's the full title?
about it.
What's the title again? Blueprint 2?
The Gift and the Curse.
Okay.
Yeah. So how many songs you got done? You in the middle of it or?
Up. Free.
What's the meaning behind the title?
You can't tell
Trying
me.
to get me bootlegged already, right?
Oh, sure. Okay.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming for this BET News Update.
We'll have more at 106 in Park in a minute, y'all.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to 106 in Park, BET's Top 10 Live.
Let's set the scene. AJ and Free weren't just hosts. They were the beating heart of 106 and Park in its raw, early 2000s prime. AJ, with his slick-talking charm, and Free, serving unfiltered Brooklyn sass, turned the countdown into a cultural safe space. They roasted whack rappers, hyped underdogs, and made fans feel like family. But in 2005, the unthinkable happened. Mid-show, AJ and Free quit mid-show. Everything about felt larger than life. It was a time when music videos were events, but this was the only place where those events felt interactive. Therefore, it wasn't just a show you watched, it was a show you experienced. Fans would call in, vote on their favorite songs, and even show up to the studio for a chance to be part of the audience. It felt like the culture was happening in real time, right in front of us, but as much as the show gave us those unforgettable moments, it wasn't without its challenges. When AJ and Free left in 2005, it shook the foundation. Therefore, the new hosts, Terrence J and Roxy, had big shoes to fill, and not everyone embraced the change. Fans debated whether the show still had the same magic, but despite the backlash, 106 and Park continued to thrive because the culture needed it.
Everybody know out there, this is my last live show on 106 and Park. And Free's gone as well. And, man. She's telling me to stop crying. Me and Free wanted you all to know that we love y'all very much. And we love y'all. And we're going to continue the countdown. All right, Free. Free saying bye. She said she loves you very much. She loves y'all very, very much.
The legacy of 106 and Park is inseparable from its iconic hosts. Original anchors AJ Calloway, and Free, Marie Wright, became synonymous with the show's golden years, blending charisma, humor, and an authentic connection to hip-hop culture. Their chemistry made them fan favorites, but in 2005, both departed the show, leaving viewers nervous about its future. Enter Roxy Roker, granddaughter of the Jefferson star Roxy Roker, and Terrence Jenkins. Initially met with skepticism, some fans felt the new duo lacked the rawness of AJ and Free. They gradually won audiences over with their energy, professionalism, and dedication to uplifting black artists. Roxy and Terrence J's 6-year reign, 2006 to 2012, kept the show afloat during a time when music television faced stiff competition from digital platforms. But when Roxy and Terrence J exited in 2012, 106 and Park entered a turbulent phase. The show cycled through guest hosts but struggled to recapture its identity. Ratings dipped as fans clamored for consistency. Then came a full-circle moment. Bow Wow, who'd been dubbed Mr. 106 and Park since his teenage years, stepped in as permanent host in 2015. The move made perfect sense. As a teen rap phenom, Bow Wow dominated the countdown in the early 2000s with hits like Bow Wow, That's My Name, and Let Me Hold You, which frequently soared to #1. His return felt like a homecoming, bridging the show's past and present. Let's talk about the magic of 106 and Park. It wasn't just the hosts or the videos. It was the segments that turned a music show into a cultural playground. These weren't just filler bits, they were rituals, inside jokes, and full-blown events. First up, Freestyle Friday. Oh, you know this one. Every week, hungry MCs from across the country stepped into the cypher to battle rap their way into hip-hop history. The rules? 2 rappers, 2 minutes, 1 crowd screaming like their lives depended on it. The prize? Bragging rights and a golden ticket to the industry's radar. This is where legends like Hollow Da Don and Holla sharpened their claws. But it wasn't just about bars, it was about the drama. The crowd's boos could crush egos, their cheers could launch careers. Freestyle Friday was church for hip-hop purists, and we all showed up to worship. Then there was Wild Out Wednesday, where the studio audience lost their minds, literally. The second the beat dropped, the crowd erupted into a mosh pit of choreography, backflips, and pure chaos. No VIPs, no rules, just kids from the block turning the set into their living room. Even as hosts changed, these segments kept the show's heartbeat alive. When Bow Wow returned, he didn't just host, he revived the vibe, freestyling like he was back in his teens and hyping Wild Out crowds like a hype man. But by the end, as streaming killed the video star, even the segments couldn't outrun the clock.
How fast you can roll?
What time is it right now?
It's 12:20.
You sure?
Let me know when you're ready. 12:20, yeah. Oh my God, chat, legendary stream, chat. Everybody say W motherfucking Snoop, no cap.
All right, I'm ready. What time is it?
It's still 12:20. Matter of fact, I'm gonna time it.
No, he's done. What the fuck is you doing? Yeah, the Guinness Book World Record, I hold it. That's me. You just seen it live on TV. When you turned your head, it was done. Chat, give me a fire emoji if you see me roll the motherfucking blunt right in your face in less than 30 seconds.
Hey, what the f?
I want to be buried in my
Kill your nigga! Kill your nigga! He gonna kill your nigga! Yeah, that's it.
Hold on.
Willie, how you feel about America? Tell them how you feel about America.
America is the greatest country there is.
Yeah,
Don't mess with us.
Don't do nothing to him, Willie. Don't do nothing.
Willie.
Now, let's compare that to what we have today. Back then, 106 and Park was the hub. It brought everyone together, but today's music culture is scattered across different platforms. Kai Cenat might break the internet with his streams, but it's not the same as having an entire generation tune into the same show at the same time. Therefore, while today's creators like DJ Academics, Kai Cenat, AMP, Neon, Aiden Ross, and many more streamers have redefined how we interact with music and culture, the magic of those shared experiences feels like it's missing. And let's be real, the value of music has changed too. Back then, a music video was an event you'd wait days to see. But now, it's just another piece of content in a never-ending scroll. Therefore, that sense of excitement and anticipation is harder to find. Instead of watching a heavily produced segment on a TV network, fans now hop into Kai's Twitch streams to watch him vibe with artists like Lil Baby, 21 Savage, or even NBA Youngboy. When Kai hosted a stream with Offset promoting Set It Off, it felt like an exclusive 106 and Park premiere, but in a way that was more intimate and personal. I guess it is this generation's way of having the experience we had growing up in their own way. But here's the thing, 106 and Park wasn't just a show. It was a movement, a moment in time that captured the spirit of a generation. Therefore, even though we've moved on to new platforms and new ways of connecting with artists, there's something irreplaceable about the era it created. So, what does the future hold? Are streamers the definitive successors of 106 and Park? In many ways, yes. But the key difference is accessibility and participation. Streamers have democratized entertainment, giving fans a seat at the table. Instead of being passive viewers, we're now part of the action, commenting, interacting, and shaping the conversation in real time. The only downside? The lack of centralization means it's harder to recreate those massive, iconic moments that defined 106 and Park. But maybe that's okay. The culture isn't dying, maybe it's evolving, but I can say we will always miss 106 and Park. Those time going to school at the lunch table and saying, "Did you see that performance from such and such?" It was truly like capturing lightning in a bottle. By the 2010s, 106 started to lose its footing. Social media was taking over. Platforms like YouTube and Instagram gave fans direct access to artists, but that accessibility came at a cost. Therefore, the need for a centralized show like 106 and Park began to fade. You didn't have to wait for a music video premiere anymore, you could stream it instantly. The exclusivity was gone. BET tried to adapt, even moving the show to a digital-only format for a while, but it wasn't the same. Therefore, in 2014, 106 and Park aired its final episode, marking the end of an era. For those of us who grew up with it, it felt like losing a piece of our identity, a piece of the culture, a piece of our childhood. 106 and Park wasn't just a TV show, it was a time capsule, a community, and a lifeline for hip-hop culture. From AJ and Free's unfiltered energy to Roxy and Terrence J's polished hustle, the hosts felt like family. And when Bow Wow returned to close the final chapter, it was poetry. The show's legacy lives in every fan who still debates top 10 rankings or having a hip debate. Drop your favorite 106 and Park memory in the comments. Let's keep the culture alive. And if you want more deep dives into the shows that shaped us, like, share, and subscribe to Just Say Anything TV. Seriously, hit that button. We're here to unpack the moments that defined our screens, from throwback countdowns to the shows you swore only you remembered. Until next time, keep the vibes alive. This is Just Say Anything TV. Stay nostalgic, y'all.